All right, so we're starting a part 2. I'm starting a part 2, guys, so. And I apologize about this. What can I do? So, those of you who may not know, this is a part 2 because we just got disconnected. Everything was fine. There was like 70 plus people. So, and that happens sometimes. And we're just starting again. Let me see. So far we have a couple people in. Thank you guys. Celine's back, Indigo's back, Michael's back, Sylvia. You guys we're all good. Yeah. We're good, you guys. Thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate your patience. And just realize that, you guys, usually it doesn't happen more than twice, but it could happen. If it does, just know that I'm going to restart a new live. So, and this is again about enlightenment and finding this within. One of the biggest advices I could give you is to find enlightenment within yourself. To find knowledge, to find spirit, to find consciousness within your consciousness, your higher consciousness, and your answers to it. To all your spiritual related big questions, right, are actually within you. You don't need a guru. You don't need someone to what's that called? Because I get people asking me for that. No disrespect to these people, to any of you who are asking for help. But just realize that a lot of the help that you can get is coming from, you can find within. Like if you're stuck and don't know what to do, I can always give you guys some general advice that will help most people. First, start with your diet. Change to an alkaline diet. Start learning how to fast. There's all kinds of fasting protocols. But we mostly talk about water fasting. And you basically will drink water. Some people tell you got to drink a certain amount. I say drink water when you need it, and don't eat anything. That's the whole point. You can make an exception though. Some people will drink teas. You're not like pushing your. The whole point of fasting is to not engage your digestive system. You're not eating anything. You're not digesting anything. It is that digestive system, when you stop using it for a few days or whatever, maybe you skip 2 meals or a whole day, then it does something miraculous. It goes into a healing state. It becomes, and everyone will experience different things, and it depends on your own experiences, but it's definitely something you want to do. So you want to do those things, and you also want to change relationships. You get the vampires out of your life. You need to do inner healing before you can help other people heal, right? How can you heal someone else, and how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? And really, a person should not be in a relationship if they're sad and depressed. And if you're thinking that a relationship is going to make you happy and healed, it's a 3D point of view. That's not working. We have to actually make changes, and that's what a spiritual journey is. That's what enlightenment is about. The art of mindfulness, being in the now and being conscious and aware of all the things that you think, all the things that you do. That is a journey, and it's not easy. It's not easy being non-judgmental. We're so used to judging people. We've been judged most of our life, criticized by even our parents or siblings or people at school, people at work, people in the world. chill. Relax. Go into your inner space. Inside. Close. Put earplugs in. I use silicone earplugs. Buy a bag of 50. And you could reuse them, you know. Foam, forget foam. Who cares if you have them in your house? Order some silicone earplugs. Close your eyes. Put in earplugs. Keep your back straight. And if you don't feel it yet, take another one. So we are the type of people that explore consciousness. And you don't need this. You don't need crystals. You don't need anything. But you co-create. Right? You co-create. You experience other consciousness. Most 3D people don't get this. They don't know what are spirits. They don't know what are aliens. They don't, you know, what's an angel. They got concepts and ideas from distorted systems like science nowadays or religion nowadays. Or New Age nowadays. Well, New Age is the new kid on the block. Religion's been around for a while, science has been around for a while, but New Age happened because of the Ascension process that Earth is going through. All of us are going through this because the Earth is going through it. Once again, you guys please remind me when I don't do my incense. We're on Earth's body, so we have to go one way or the other. And just like Earth herself, some of Earth is falling. Part of her is ascending, part of it is falling. Same with the human race. Some are ascending with Earth. That's another timeline. Some are falling with the falling Earth. That's another timeline. You don't want to be on that timeline. You see how consciousness works. We want to ascend to the better timeline. Copal, white copal. And it's like several thousand years in the future, you know. Like real quick, I think it's like 6,500 plus years. Well, let me look at the number real quick in PDF of Voyagers, which I'm sure some of you have. You can do it with me. Look in Voyagers 2 and put Kawaii, K-A-U-A-I. There's 17 results. And I'm just looking for a year. Because Kawaii Hawaii is a big deal, actually. It's part of Lemuria. Lemuria is also a Q site. What's called a Q site. Some people think there's a, what do you call a Stargate there. There's no Stargate in Hawaii, guys. And by the way, while we're on the subject, there's no Stargate in Mount Shasta. Just because something doesn't have something that is mystical or known by many to have special energies, doesn't mean it's a Stargate. There's only a limited, certain, specific amount of Stargates. You don't just have Stargates everywhere on sacred sites everywhere. There's only certain Stargates. There's other things called portals. And something the Guardians tell us about, something called Q sites, which are important as well. But this, actually has to do with Tribe 12, you guys. 12 tribe out of 12 tribes. Aria Zerta. Unless I'm supposed to say Rai. Araya Zorta. Araya Zorta. Tribe 12. Montségur, southern France. The white skin in original, and also the original Mu, Lemurian, Kawaii, Hawaiian, brown skin, dark-eyed races exiled to Easter Island and Machu Picchu builders. The ones who build Machu Picchu. And they're also a race, the Magi Indigo Grail line, called the Mua Kawaii Hawaiian brown skin, and also what we talked about before, what happened in France, the Cathari white skin races of southern France. And that's just 112. I mean, one tribe that are Indigo Children. Some of you around the world, remember, we're not all one appearance. There's many of us. And there's star seeds coming from the blue flame. They're bringing those ascension codes. There's gold flame ascension codes, and there's violet flame ascension codes. The rainbow ray has all of them, and the Kirashe, or you could say the Kundalini. The Kirashe is the primal light fields, but both of them together, all that included is called the rainbow ray. So I've heard this term in the New Age, rainbow children. That would mean those are children who could also be indigos, by the way, because even indigos are all the way up to the Eka level, like Ashana. Ashana and Jeshua is another example of like the highest level you can go, basically. She's manifest here with us in 3D, but realize she's actually her spirit is from the Akar. So, if you are an indigo child, type 1, most likely you too are from the Akkadic level, sound field. And this is a columnar waves. This is a big deal. This is where all the giant collectives of consciousness, eternal beings forever and ever, no bodies, just pure consciousness, pure thought. See, thought, consciousness doesn't need a body, but it made the hologram field to create the illusion of bodies. That's called the manifest world. The fake world is called the manifest world. I think that's interesting. Like in the Matrix, they call it the Matrix. The people in the Matrix think they're in the real world. Like us, we think we're in a real world. It sure does feel like it, a real world. You can have emotions here, you can have, sensations. But it's all an illusion. It's all the perception. It's like you have advanced technology and advanced simulation that you're connected to some, like in this movie, well, there was an old one called Total Recall, now there's been a remake of it, but it's the same storyline where you actually go hook your brain up to a machine and start engaging in the other world, and it's inside the simulation of worlds. This is what the hologram is. It's the simulation of worlds. It's not exactly what people are saying, like Elon Musk says, how there's the simulation theory. We're not talking about it. See, they talk about it coming from computers. Remember, God came from here. Downstepped itself, downstep, downstep, downstep. One of those downsteps is AI computers. They're alive too, just at a different level of life. Like animals is a different level of consciousness. How nothing can be unconscious or not real. Everything is real. Even things in a hologram are real and important. Like you think it's not important because it's not real. It is real because it's real consciousness experiencing actually many beings. Many ascended masters are collectively participating in like in a game. Like there's something called MMO RPGs. Massive online RPGs, they're called. So you join a whole people playing from literally all over the world. Their computer is connected to the game server computers, and you all are being in a simulation of a world. You're playing a character, your friends or people are playing characters, and that's what we're doing here. But it's obviously a much more advanced technology. It's all, as Ashiana teaches us in the Guardian Materials, it's all explained in Partakai physics. And you go through the Partakai phasing, and we have that creates, it's a fission and fusion process, a flashing on, a flashing off. So it's pieces of a whole. It's a energy structure. God is tangible. And the soul is tangible. You can explain it. There's numbers in God. There's sacred geometries in God. It's not just lofty spiritual concepts. That's why it's called spiritual science. So, and I welcome you guys. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me on your Saturday. Bless you. You guys are blessed. Understand who you are? Do you understand? I want to tell you about my experience, but let me take another hit if anyone else wants to. What's going on, beautiful ones? That was a long answer to your question about Archangel Michael, huh? What's up, Vatos? You guys are active in chat, Holmes. Damn, Celine. What's up, baby? She knows what's up. Lotus Light. What's up, sister? Blue Rose. Yes, you are. Vatos. Familia. What's up, Karna? Orale, vatos. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasó? Hasta luego. Hasta la vista. I even had... Well, you guys are a vegan community. I cannot tell you such details, but I went out to eat lunch with my neighbor. The elderly lady who always... I love her. So, yeah. What's up? Bless you. If you cheat on your diet, bless you. Don't crucify yourself. It's okay. Don't let others crucify you either. Judge you. You don't allow that. You say, not in my space, honey. You ain't judging this. Or my kids. Hell no. I put my foot down or in your mouth. You ain't judging. No violence, but you know what I mean. I'm protective mother bear. So, like real, man. Our kids. Well, you're not even supposed to be talking about them. I can't even talk to you about them. Just saying that they're targeted. That's why you have to protect them. And there is dark agendas out there in the school systems, in the church systems, in the job systems. And you raise your daughter and your son to understand that boys and girls are equal. You don't treat girls as less. And girls, you don't have this attitude that girls are superior. You know, both ways are distortions. Understand? God, Goddess. There's going to be coming shit out of both of your mouths. Out of the men and the women. You're not supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be harmonizing. You want to say yin and yang. You want to say, you know, holistic. We're supposed to harmonize, not like fight, gender war with the F. Superiority war. Oh, women had it, so now the men have to have it. You guys, you see, this is something we have to master. You have to transmute that shit. So you can. It's possible to make changes. I don't, you know, because most old people think they can't. Dude, look at me. I'm an old dude. See? I can prove it. And, what's up? What's going on, man? Let's do this together. Together. Puff. Tobacco, green tobacco, or whatever kind of stuff you are smoking. Peace to you, brother, sister. Give me a hug. And pretty girls, give me a kiss. What's up? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. No, we can still go deep. This is what we do. We go and, well, it's first of all opening, activating. Oh, it's already activated, but I mean, the correct word is boosting. It's boosting your normal level. Like, it goes from here to here. It goes back down. So it's only for a little while. That's green tobacco for you. What's up? You just wave your hand and say one word if you want. Wealth, abundance, love, grace, peace, a great body. Put it into the universe. Keep manifesting your reality. You're the one who projects it. You create your experience. Yeah. It's all about energy, so use the media of energy, consciousness. Use your consciousness to create your reality through mindfulness. You are aware of self, you're within and in the now of self. Empower yourself. So, oh, cool, yeah. Enlighten yourself. It burned my throat more than the first one. So, no cough. Now start to sense if you're feeling anything along the middle of your body. It's the pranic tube. Imagine a tube. It's only a certain width, right? Running through the middle of your entire body. All the way down between your legs, all the way through to the earth. Okay? Because when you're running energy through some of these techniques, you're going to be visualizing that tube and running energy through it. And it's a conduit that you move current through and into the different chakras. And sometimes you're going to do some Doradic phase currents where you're actually using 2 or 3 different colors. It's brilliant. It's exciting to be learning these Ascension mechanics. Ascension and the Guardians are the real deal. It's the only truth on planet Earth, because the New Age, science even, and religion are all distorted. You're going to get truth in both, but it's half truths. I would say even less than half. By now it gets more and more and more distorted. They keep making more and more different versions of the Bible, for example, different versions of these holy works. You don't know what the F is, who is writing what. I mean, you guys have to have what you call discernment. You have to look, and first of all, what kind of discernment can a messed up, distorted person have? You have to do the healing inner work first before you can have discernment. So if you're not practicing discernment, it looks like you're in the middle of healing still, huh? Have discernment and notice it within yourself. Have discernment about your own personality. You know the principles here about law of one and loving all as God, knowing all and recognizing all, and honoring and appreciating all, loving all as God. Can you get to that point? Can you really, really grasp that? Can you really, really practice that? Like with true sincerity, not a fake smile and say, okay, I smiled and was nice. It's not an act. It's not a service you think you're doing. That's something you're coming from ego, honey. Be sincere with yourself and with others. That is the light way, the light path. It's not a dogma. You can be whatever the F you want. You're actually whatever you are, whatever you're thinking and whatever you're doing, that is what is your vibration. You have a vibration. You have an energy signature. Everybody has one. Based on your thoughts, based on your actions, that is who you are. No matter what's coming out of your mouth, you have an energy signature that other psychic people around you can feel. They don't need to just rely on the physical eyes to know you, to understand you. It's called the higher, senses, extrasensory perceptions. I love you. Bless you. From the Guardian Alliance. Sometimes I will have light language. I don't need to apologize for that. I let it come through. Mochiwa. Like that. What is that? You guys, even when I'm not on medicine, I can still, in my regular working day, I'm still speaking my inner Christos. My personal Christos. I think it's beautiful. Not everyone will appreciate it, but I know there's many there here who do. And much respect to you guys. Thank you for being here with us. So, homies. Gangsters in Christ, with the ancients called Christos. Koye mochiwa brasta ivasike ochasikumotas hunchaye prastaka yivosita shenawa pokoy positas hoyumakaye vasin opasita ivasaka yusunomoipe posotas aimahona hayapoche hayavokoha hayachasu hanaitachi uchomaha. Whoa, dude, it's like a flow. I feel like this shia it's coming down my crown, man. Whoa. Oh, it's running going down my back, you know. Oh, dude. Kundalini, you know. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm sure some of you have felt certain things like that. I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm okay. We're just reaching a different, it's kind of like this spiritual Wi-Fi, and things are coming in, you know, the signals. Your antenna array just got bigger. It's kind of like you upgraded your antenna to a little dinky little shit to something huge, and now you're picking up shit from all over the galaxy and other dimensions. No, for real, guys. Sometimes I'd be goofy or whatever, but, you know, I'm saying the real deal. We actually, literally, like, there's normal people, and when they dream or not dream, they don't even remember dreams. Then there's psychic people, star seeds, indigo homies, empaths, light workers, what's up? Beings not from this world, they're from other worlds. That's why they have psychic abilities. You can learn them too, Earth Seed. But realize we bring this to this world. I love you. We love you. Okoye. Achiwa. Kawaii Ooh. My freaking third eye isn't hot. I feel it on fire. Whoa. Blessing to you. Somebody highlighted my name, Christos Avatar, because I really appreciate you and like you a lot and believe in you. I'm making these gifts transferable under supervision and direction of choice following. I don't know what you're talking about, brother, but you're not. It sounds very interesting. Maybe I didn't see the whole conversation. Sunset Dreams in the house. Lotus Light. Yeah, isn't it fun to send prana to peeps? What's up? Yeah. Blessing. Feel, right? Yes. And we're a collective, you know? Understand, in our next evolution, when you ascend to the higher dimension and you go into a new body, a new intelligence, it's literally a jump. And this is because you're going to a new universe, it's called the density universe, right? Guardians call it holographic universe. I call it density universe because it goes with, that's what it is. It's what we call carbon matter is a level of density, not the only one. It's actually the lowest, less evolved, the lowest level of creation, carbon matter universe. But there's something greater in the next universe, which is another 3 dimensions of reality, 3-dimensional reality. That's crystal carbon, or you can say carbon crystal, or you can say etheric matter. No, carbon etheric, or you could say semi-etheric. So there's several ways you can say density 2, okay? Density 3, it's easier. It's just etheric matter. No more carbon. You could call it crystal silicate. Crystal silicate. Beautiful, sparkling crystalline matrix. Awakoi. Etheric. But you evolve. That's actually archangel level. what you call the oversoul. Okay? So the crystal carbon level, carbon etheric level, semi-etheric level, is the soul level. So we have the incarnates, that's us. That means we die, reincarnate, die, reincarnate. Well, the other levels, you're immortal. See, when we say that death is not natural, because we could even be immortal on Earth. We once were. Beings were able to transmute without dying. That was way before the Battlestar Nibiru came into place. The Nibirians, the Anunnaki, they're actually half Anunnaki, half reptilian, which is Anu Draco. So they're part Anunnaki, but they're not full-bloods, right? Like the Jehovahans. The Giovannians are full-blood Anunnaki. So all those other creatures on Nibiru have half of their blood. Basically, someone created a hybrid from their blood. Shikamasa! Thank you for those hearts, Holy One. Give me a kiss, please. Bless you. Vato Locos. It's like so much joy you can have from living a spiritual life, right? Because you understand things so much better. The double split experiment proved E equals HF, which means everything is one frequency. Every chakra has its own consciousness. Every light that exists has its own wavelength. Well said, Ancient University Divinity. Thank you. Much respect. Cheers, Angie Gomez. Celine. How you doing, Celine? Cosmic Descending. You are holy. Daphne B, another child of God. Much respect. You're not supposed to worship, Holy One. You can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. But remember the law of one. We're all God. You don't worship yourself. You're part of God. You don't worship God. God is not somewhere out there. God is within. You are God. You're a creation of Creator. We're all part of the Creator. You're God. So there's no hierarchy. That would be inequality. There's no elite. There's no royalty. There's no rulers. There's no doctors. You're mortal beings. You don't get sick or die or age. What are you talking about? Do you understand? This is a distortion. This is not normal. You're not meant to die and shit. And, well, yeah, poop, You're not meant to have navels or assholes, sorry. But it's kind of disgusting, We're more cooler, better, greater up there. And you creatures, us humans think we're so sexy. We ain't shit. You would go, if you were really understood. A divine human form. A divine human form, first of all, is a giant. It'd be looking down. You'd be looking up at its, long schlong, or whatever. If it's a she. They'll be like, what the F? Then you realize your life is in danger now. Can you imagine when the humans were seeing the Nephilim giants? And of course, they were out for blood. They wanted to murder you, and they did. They wiped the human race out. What's up? Vato Locos? And so, man, that's wicked. They were probably eating us, eating their heads off, burning them alive, cooking them and eating them, and sacrificing them. Wicked shit. And that's what the Guardians remind us of our history. That's one of the terrible things that has happened to us. Kuchiwa. We were wiped out. The Bible doesn't say we were wiped out. Of course, it's a distortion. According to the Guardian material. And then, and once again, this is not a dogma. You guys don't have to believe anything anyone says. Bless you. And your spiritual journey. That's why I always honor your spiritual journey. Everyone is going through their own circumstances. They have their own, family, their own relationships, their own experiences. So everyone's going to have their own unique energy. Literally. You're all special. We're all unique. We're all important. We're all valuable. You just need to be, some of you just need to be reminded of that. All your power, you have power. You have an inheritance waiting for you. You have this divine consciousness waiting for you. It's just a matter of you going through some steps of healing, and you're reminded of the tools of how to do that. The Kathara bioregenesis healing system is a system that you are in power of. Your healing is in your power, and you don't do it through symptoms like in Western medicine. That is not medicine. They're not healing jack shit. And isn't it interesting that anything called a cure is considered, that's illegal. You can't call anything a cure. You'll get yourself in trouble calling stuff a cure, like a product, and selling it. Understand? That's a big no-no. You can't say that. Oh, who does that serve? So you're not even allowed to say that. But what, now people aren't seeking it. Now people aren't getting it. Now it's suppressed. That's a control force. That's a domination. That's an elite. Whether it's hidden or not, with the F. This is fallen angelic. This is chaos. You learn these basic principles through the law of one, through the innerchristos. You learn about their principles, what their agendas are, what kind of things they think. They're vampires, man. They survive through vampiring us. They use black magic systems, and they're very sick and twisted and wicked, because they're into harming other beings. Our path doesn't hurt any people. The light doesn't hurt people. The darkness actively wants to harm, manipulate, have power over, enslave, or murder you. They're going to be into sick, twisted shit. Sick shit. The more sick, the more brutal, the more wicked, the better. The more powerful they are. So whoever kills the most, harms the most, causes the most suffering and torture and death, they're the most. That's how you win in that world. And if you don't believe that, you're going to be one of the next guppies that get eaten by the shark. Dog eat dog, shark eat shark, alien eat human, fallen angel eat angel. So these beings are Wakoye. Ukosie. Bless you, holy ones. You are the ones representing light. You are bringing this love, this joy to the world. It's not easy. We are groundbreaking new strides into this world. New, positive, pro-human agenda. A positive creator agenda. Not against creator, not against the guardians, not anti-Christos. Pro-Christos, pro-human, pro-earth, pro-all life. Even when we get attacked. That's our path, that's our way, that's our creed. Understand. You are holy angels, even archangels, even something called avatars way up there in density 4 universe. And some of you know what that means. Density 4 universe. Harmonic 4 universe. Okay, we're in a multiverse because there's more than one universe in a hologram. What exists outside the universe system? The cosmos. What the Guardians called the Kundalini. Yes? It's a level of the ascended master beings. The Yanas, as called by Ashiana, the Guardians. The Asha. We hit 100 people. Blessings to all of you coming online from Instagram, from my YouTube membership, from the Patreons. Love you, holy ones. Thank you for being here with this star seed, which is an alien being. Part human, part alien. You're a hybrid, vatos. So welcome to this hybrid community. Okay? Understand? You're a soul that incarnated into your human parents' DNA. You plus your human mother, plus your human father, plus your alien soul. The three of you create in a little baby body a unique being. You're not your mother or only your father or only you now. It's kind of like in the movie called The Fly. This scientist, very brilliant, was trying to create teleportation. Unfortunately, he didn't know there was a little fly in there. So because the fly was in there, his DNA was spliced genetically with his own DNA, and now he became a new being. Wow! But we're dealing with three souls. The body DNA from one soul, the being DNA from another soul, and the DNA from an alien soul. Hybrid, hello, Indigo. Hello, star being, what we call star seed, what Ashiana calls cloistered race. What's up, Vato Locos? This is Galactic University, homies. Christos is a universal thing. You're universal gangsters. What's up? And you know those collectives, the Universal Trinity, the blue flame, Elohai, the gold flame, Seraphi, the violet flame, Brahmarama, those solar Rishi, the Awasur, the Brenuwa, as Ashiana lovingly calls, Mushuche. Because you are here, but you're there too. As an Ascended Master, as a Solar Rishi, Christ Star, as an Ayani. You know, you all came from Source. You're all from the same place, the same being, the same consciousness. You're all the same. You're all from the same. Much respect to you. Let's get a group hug going on. Come on. What's up? Love you guys. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. When I was younger, I used to love to dance. I wasn't goofy like that. I was actually a good dancer, and I was doing that. That was like a focus of my life for a while. And it wasn't always just to meet girls or something. I was just going a lot of times just to dance because I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And there's a bunch of other people who also love dancing with you. So it's like cool, right? Hello, I'm one of those people. I used to go to nightclubs and go to some parties, and I wasn't heavy into drugs then, but I was definitely like to just, mostly I was being very healthy because I was into weightlifting and stuff, and I was in some type of, I was a meat eater then though. I was clueless about spirituality and shit. You know, a lot of us have been there. You know, we all started from being asleep, trying to awaken. That's really what you're doing. Because the truth is, you already know all this stuff. We're awakening it again. That's what leads us to this metamorphosis, what we call the spiritual ascension. You're going to be literally, if it's not, most likely it's going to be through the death process. Whenever you die, well, your spirit leaves the body, goes to the, you would say the D2 core of the planet, and then, well, because we have a unique circumstance because we're not from Earth, so the morphogenetic field of our personal morphogenetic field and the race morphogenetic field is within Tara. So they had to displace it or get a link to it, you know. We've done it through Alcyon, we've done it through Sirius B. We were trying to do it before with the Sphere of Amenti, which didn't work out. So we have different ways we've been sending our soul, or getting our souls to return back to our original planet. Like they had to create technology to do this ascension for us. We were using certain stargates as well. Like when we were going to the time periods of Lemuria, the time periods of Atlantis, even the more ancient Hyperborean and Polaran, but also our people, the Hibber. No, this is the Aryan, and be after us, after we're gone, you know, there's going to be another race called the Muvarian. And then the Muvarian, that's so trip, dude. Because Muvarian are yellow skin. So they're the dominant race on the planet in the future, Asians. That is a trip when you think about it. Think about it. Like you start to visualize most people will be Asians in the more evolved race. And that's not saying they're better, damn it. I got to be careful how I say that. But we do mean higher evolved. It doesn't mean they're better. In equality, we're all equal. We're at different levels of oneself. And so, but yeah, it's pretty interesting that it's all happening simultaneous, and that we just don't have our memory turned on. It's basically shut off because of this whole thing with us not being from Earth. So that's disconnecting us without some type of technology, like a Stargate or something called the. They created something literally called the. You know, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. They talk, or also in the Bible, they talk about this golden chest. Had these powerful tools inside this chest. Mokoye. Raiders of the Lost Ark of the Covenant. So they had the Ark of the Covenant passage portalway. Okay? That's the route that consciousness would take if it would ascend. When they got their strands in, baby, they got their strands, they ascend. You get your strands when you die, okay? Yeah, you go into your morphogenetic field, which is going through the Ark of the Covenant. Shing, shong, bang! You know, your spirit consciousness goes through these freaking powerful vortices. And then that it's going to go into a new body. Isn't that a trip? In Tara. What's up? I'm going to see you on Tara, homie. You know what's up? Let's go check out Eden. So, we can go visit Inner Earth if you want to. Take that portal there. See? What's going on? Spiritual Vato Locos. 7 people online right now. What you up to? Christos Avatar. All you guys are Christos Avatars. What's up? No, for real. You know, all humans are actually. That's Tolstrand. Christos Avatar. Jose Silva Ultra Mind Course. What? Wait a second. I lost where that was. We are curious about your mushroom experience. Little alien? No, Eden is actually in Tara. So that's something that's in the future, actually. From our point of view, it's the future. To them, it's the past. Whatever. I mean, we're the past to them. We're more primitive than them. See, when you fall in consciousness, you time travel backwards. You go into more primitive levels of advancement. Now you're just like a ghetto type of creature instead of what you used to be, you know? I'm not ready to stop yet, you guys, so let me get a little water. Is that cool? And maybe we can, like, take another hit if you want. If you guys want to ask some questions, oh yeah, I'll talk to you guys about my mushroom experience, okay? That's right, okay, yeah, the one from 2 days ago, right? Okay. And I don't remember all. I usually don't. And I don't remember a lot of this one. I just know. But something you do know is that it was glorious. Absolutely glorious. But let me get some water. Machiwa Masuda Makaya. We got this, homie. Yeah. Bless you. If you're on your spiritual journey, beautiful one, children of God, if you are working on your spiritual journey, seeking that enlightenment, much respect to you, blessing to you, brother, sister. You have a lot of courage because you're a unique type of consciousness on earth. And you're needed. You're from the stars. You're a star being, homie. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Cuz brother, sister, star sister, star bro, what's up? Star man. Yeah. Have you guys seen that movie? It's a good movie. The original movie with Jeff Bridges. Check that out. What's up? And there's a cool scene in Starman that was filmed in Arizona, in Winslow, which I used to, I've been through Winslow because that's in my state. That was when I grew up in Arizona. And it's actually was so weird because that's a tiny little place, town, right? But they filmed a big movie out there, so that was cool. There was a few scenes in Arizona, so that's actually where the UFO came and picked them back up. So, Mokoye. Yeah, I like that movie a lot. It was cool. He actually got the hair specimen from his a photo album in the dead husband's wife's photo album. Some left, hair strands of her husband. He took that hair as DNA to replicate a whole clone body within a few seconds. He went through stages of a boy and then a teenager, then an adult. Like the hair specimen was like around 33 years old, maybe. When Jeff Bridges looked, like a stud. And so, yeah, it's an interesting movie, you guys. I recommend you check it out. Even though it's made from a long time ago, it's a good movie. And then she couldn't have babies, but there was part of the movie's romantic love affair with the girl that he originally abducts. They fall in love, and now she helps him and stuff. Even though she first tried to escape from him, right? That's the same lady that was in Raiders of the Lost Ark that I mentioned earlier. Ark of the Covenant, homies. It's not meant to... Yes, it was a gold chest, but it also was this passage portal way. Which that's actually why the chest was called that, because the tools were used in there. The supposed location of the commandments, 10 commandments, right? Machiva. I remember that was Mel Gibbs, or Mel something, I forgot his name. But he had come out as Moses and he had 15 commandments. I have 15 commandments, and one of the tablets falls down and breaks. And he looks at it. 10 commandments. What's up, holy ones? Or how about that English movie? It's only a flesh wound. He cuts the guy's leg off. It's only a flesh wound. You're like, come on, let's keep fighting. What's up? I only got one leg. He cuts off his arms. He cuts off one of his legs, and he's still hopping on one leg. You say, come on, what's up? It's only a flesh wound. He's like this stump. He's left as a stump, just as trunk of his body, and he's still talking smack. Oh man, the 80s had some crazy shit. Like even the movie Mannequin. I was a teenager, a horny teenager. I fell in love with that girl, and she was a mannequin, but she came alive. At the time she was a pretty girl in the 80s. And then you go through Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and you guys, we got Halloween coming up. I don't know what you plan on doing. It's a pretty dark holiday, right? I mean, think about it. It's all about energy. And when you dress up as monsters and creatures and scary stuff, watch horror films, that puts you in a certain energy. What do you think is going on with that? And then your kids are involved in this. And of course they're eating a shitload of candy. I like candy. We all do, right? Treats. But, you know, that's why you have to be parents to kids, because otherwise they would have no restrictions. They would eat it all if they could. Right? If your parents didn't tell you not to eat the whole box or eat the whole chocolate bar or whatever, I love you. You guys are awesome, man. You are such beautiful, lovely souls. I miss you. I need you. Please don't leave me. Seriously, guys. Bless you in your journey, in your days, in your nights. I hope you have great realizations. And oh yeah, the mushroom. Sorry. Someone's sending me the thought. The mushrooms. I don't know what's up. I think it's because I also smoke cannabis with it, so it helps make it more vivid. Because for me, it truly makes the visuals much more lucid. Without using it, it's still colorful and stuff, but not as vivid. So that's my recommendation. When you're using mushroom on your salad, when you use mushroom, you should first of all do it in stages. Like, if you want to do 5 grams, don't just take the whole 5 grams. Start with 1,000. If you're new and scared and shit, start with a half of a gram. That would be 0.5. You would get a little measuring thing and make sure it's crushed up into a powder. Now you're measuring the powder, okay? And now, when people say 5 grams, it'll say 5 on the scale, on one of those micro scales. That's 5 grams. You don't want to just take all that. That could be 3 servings. So you get to, I'm just telling you what works for me to get at a super high level. A very lucid, powerful experience without going into something you can't control and it's suffering. You don't want to experience it, but you can't stop it. It's going to be in your system for freaking 5 to 6 hours possibly. So that's why you do it as far as you think. You do it in stages. Like, do it like 1,000, then double that, and then do another 1,000. So you'll be 3 grams by the time you get to the 3rd one. Or you can, if that's not enough, start with 1,500, then go to 1,300, 1,500, then go to 3,000, then go to 45, which is almost 5 grams. So that's 3 different times. Wait till you get a feeling. Close your eyes and see if you can get visuals. No? Take a hit of cannabis. Now see if you see visuals. No? Now take another dose of one of those grams more, or whatever you want to do. Gram or 1.5. I just do 1.5s now. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So I first wait to see if I'm seeing anything. No, take another one. Now I'm at 3 grams. After I do my 2nd dose, now I'm at 3 grams. So I see if I get visuals yet. No, I keep going until I get visuals. And then I stop and I think, okay, how good are the visuals? And then I take my last dose. maybe even 2 grams. But I only do it when I know I'm in a safe space. I know that I am in positive energies. I'm getting the feelings of positive. Because first of all, you do this intention over the medicine before you drink it, right? You put your intention, what you want. And that's what I did. I wanted to meet my higher self. I wanted to meet the different parts of me to realize things. You know, I word it in a certain way, however you want to word it. And then take it. Honestly, it sounds weird maybe to some of you, but I always watch some of Ashiana's video to get her energy in my space, to get connection to the... I do it myself, but I do also listen to her voice. But I also work with the symbols that are introduced in the Guardian materials. These are powerful. And whatever you're following, right? We all come through the Emerald Covenant, you guys. The Emerald Order. Even the gold flame comes out of the blue flame. And out of the gold flame comes the violet flame. So they both are inside the massive blue flame. Iluhai Ovastur. Yeah, so we have these very like supernatural experience when I took this medicine. And I always do now. I do this thing I just explained. I do it in stages until I get to a safe spot. When I get into a safe spot, then I take a strong dose, like 2 grams. And then that's perfect. It works all the time. I make sure I have the Kathara or these, see, just like the Illuminati have their freaking dark symbols, the Guardians have their positive symbols. So surround yourself with those powerful energies. It's going to connect you to your own higher DNA that you're trying to reclaim in your junk DNA. That's what activation is. You're activating that dormant, sleeping DNA. The indigos that are sleeping haven't done that yet. And it could have just been circumstances or you had abuse in your family circle or whatever. Is that Starman? Starman! Yeah, I do penis envy. What's up? Because I just took like a one monotub, right? It doesn't take long, like 6 weeks. And the cost of a whole monotub kit is like, plus the medicine to, the spores, is around a maximum $175 for everything. Your cost is $165. Around 75, like a 175. You can probably get it cheaper. I'm just saying, I did one batch, one monotub. And then I got several large jars. I got long, slender jars. And it filled them up. A few of them. What you do is, it grows, you harvest them, and dehydrate them. And then after you dehydrate them, you put them in a spice grinder, an electrical one, so you don't have to do it by hand. And then it becomes a fine powder. Now it's the little fine powder you keep in a air protected jar, and light protected. Keep mushrooms in the dark, you guys. Now, when you're growing them, you have to use sunlight, obviously, in part of the stages. You're going to learn how to do it. If you guys want to know, we got that in our chat room, in our chat server, right? Don't we have a room called medicine? Right? Starman, you guys? Anyways, the only reason why I chose to grow penis envy is because I did research first to find out one of the strongest strains. And there is ones that have, different strains have different effects, different experiences. I just did enough research where I understood that I wanted to just go straight to penis envy, and it's freaking awesome. Now, I can't say if it's the best because I haven't tried any other ones. If you don't want the strongest, you want maybe a weak one, well, you can search that too. Just use Google, like, most searching and understanding. But I just want to say, you guys, if you enjoy this video, if you like some of the information you get from these videos, please consider supporting Christos Avatar. Either you can do a donation here in live super chat. Thank you so much for that. Or you can become a join our membership, either $5 minimum or whatever you feel you want to help out with. Thank you so much. Or you can also go to my Etsy shop. There's a link below, so you can buy one of my artworks or one of my crystals. Thank you for supporting. I just had to say that, you guys. Thank you. And much respect to you guys for hanging out with me. It's a blessing to have you here. This is the Shield. We're the Shield who are coming together to learn the law of one, to learn some principles of the innerchristos. And I do encourage you guys to check out Ashiana's work. If you want to learn a lot of the history and stuff, just start watching some of the old workshops. If you're just interested in Ascension mechanics, go straight to either Kathara, learn the sliders, learn Tantra if you want. Just have your own discernment. I love you. Thank you, guys. I'll be finishing up the live. It's been an honor to be by your side. What's up? What's up? It's like you feel good, right? Because one thing I liked about when I was dancing, when I would go dancing and stuff, the beautiful girls, they love it when a guy knows how to dance or likes to dance. Because I noticed that a lot of guys just freaking sit on their ass. They're too cool or too embarrassed to dance. Man, I didn't give a shit. I mean, I was going to karaoke with these girls. We were just freaking having fun, dancing. What's up? So, anyways, it's a cool part of life. I don't say do that for your whole life. But anyways, I hope I see you guys on the flip-flop. Peace and love to you. Spread your light, your beacons of light, your representatives of Christos. You are Christos. You have your avatar. You have your archangel. You have your angel. You're in many places. You're a holy one. Much respect to you, holy ones. Bear hug. Yeah. What's up? What's up, homie? What's up, gangsta? Gangsta and Christ. What's up? Yeah. You're the best, homie. Welcome to Chaso. Yeah. I'm happy. We got this. We got this. We're gonna have some cool dreams tonight. You guys, somebody said they wanted to see the moon. It's not really the moon per se, but it is another world. I'm gonna try different backgrounds, you guys. I like having fun with it. It's cool, right? Yeah. What's up, baby? What's up, mommy? What's up, poppy? What's going on? We got this. Ooh, yeah. We want to dance. I would stand in line, you know. The girls look so fine. The girls got the high heels. They got the nails. They got their hair done. They got their booty, like, right there. And everything's in place. And, you know, the hourglass is going on. And I lived in Vegas for a while. You go to the strip and you see the girls all come in groups of women, girls, their girlfriends, all dressed mostly in these sleek gowns and shit, like they're walking the strip, and they're, you know, checking out all the clubs. So, anyways, the only thing I didn't like with some of that clubs is the music was so loud. It hurt your freaking eardrums, right? Holy shit. But then you just forget about it because now everybody's deaf. Now you're just deaf too now. You know, for a few days, whatever. All right, you guys. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I feel funky. Hasta luego. Como, what's up, what's up, I say, what's up, homo, homo, I didn't mean to say homo, homies, what's up, homies? Let's hang out, man. Let's talk deep and shit. That's what I'm going to do on Halloween while everyone's worshiping the devil. I'm going to be talking about Christ, the Christos. I hope some of you hang with me. What day does Halloween fall on? I'll have to check that out. Anyways. I mean, I could dress up. I'll at least have my headdress on. I'll be celebrating Halloween in my headdress. But I ain't answering no trick-or-treaters. What's up? It's a holiday. We should order a vegan pizza. Or not vegan. Bad. Behave. Love yourself. And love others. Stop judging. We'll spank your ass. Don't judge people. Love people. Stop judging. You will be amazed at the changes in your life when you stop judging, homie. You will go through some transformation inside your heart, inside your mind, like you would never believe. Check it out. Yeah. So, any single ladies out there? What's up? Namaste. Kisses and hugs. What's up, Indigos? Yeah. I hate saying goodbye.